Hi, I'm Margaret Webb with Daily Extra, and I'd like to welcome Michele Josue, the director of Matt Shepard is a friend of mine.
Matthew Shepard.
I don't know how many times in my life I've called him Matthew. It's just always been Matt to me. And he was just my friend.
What was tied to this fence about a mile outside of Laramie was not a trick, it was real. The battered body of Matthew Shepard, beaten almost to death, barely alive.
Matthew's mother said, please tell everybody who's listening to go home, give your kids a hug, and don't let a day go by without telling them that you love them. They're very grateful that when they last saw Matthew, his last words to them were, I love you.
You went to school with Matt. Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about your inspiration to actually make this documentary.
Well, knowing Matt the way I did, I just always felt that it was a real tragedy that the world wasn't able to know how vivacious and full of life he was, that he was a very complex person with hopes and aspirations, but also real struggles. So I felt that in the reporting of Matt's story that was also a tragedy, that the world was getting to know Matthew Shepard, this icon, but not the human being behind those headlines.
It was wrenching to watch. I felt my heart breaking and also breaking open. How was it to make?
It was, I like to say that it was the hardest but easily the most meaningful thing I've ever done. It's really been an honor and a privilege to share Matt and to help extend his legacy in this way. But it was so difficult. It was so difficult not only asking his family and close friends to open up and relive these moments so vividly. That was very painful, but it was also painful just seeing these home videos of him and playing that over and over and reading his poems and his innermost thoughts. That was really heartbreaking, but I felt that it was necessary and it was going to be difficult. And what was healing about it was that we could finally take this pain and turn it into something hopefully positive for the world.
What is your hope for people's reaction to the film?
I hope they're moved the way you are. I hope they're not apathetic and that it touches them and it makes them mad and they get in touch with that outrage that we all experienced back in 1998. I hope that they feel angry that this type of thing keeps happening when it shouldn't.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for making this film. It was terrific.
Thank you so much.